I start the presentation. I'm gonna share my screen. You can see my screen.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Me and Adri are going to present a PowerPoint of air quality based on a 2020 European report, which is this. This is the European report, but it's too long and we have a resume. That's it, our resume. As you can see, it's very extensive, so we made a summary. I will show you. Here you can see different websites about air quality. I'll show you one. This is windy. You can see Madrid here. This graph shows the relationship between pollutant and their causes. You can see PM, NO, CO, a lot of graph about the pollution, and these maps are annual and show air pollution by pollutant in 2018. This is the PM, but we are going to talk about an important part of this presentation. How do you think, guys, the pandemic affect Europe? Please ask me. How do you think the pandemic affect Europe? No answer.
I think the pandemic affected Europe in a very bad way. It made the economy worse and everybody's living more miserably.
Okay, but I will show you how the pandemic affect Europe in this video. You can see here. You can see that the pandemic extend more in Europe than in Spain. I show you again the video. And now, this is a table of life lost. And now my mate Adri will talk about the statistic on years of life lost and the premature death of Europe. You can see we have an application in Google with tables with years of life lost and premature death. We can see their maps. You can see there the map of year of life lost in Madrid, in Spain, per 2,000 inhabitants, in Germany. And now my mate Adri will talk about this graph by pollution and compare some countries. And that's all for me.
Hello everyone. I'm going to share my screen. Wait. Okay. Wait. Okay. Can you see my screen now?
No. Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes.
As Lucía was saying, this is our own application. This application is very useful to us to generate some graphics, tables, maps. For example, these maps, these graphs, these tables are generated by this application, which you can use from your house. With this link, you can take it and you will be able to work with all this information or application from your own houses. We are going to see the different ways we can use our application. As Lucía said, we have some tables about years of life lost and premature deaths. All this information is obtained by this report from Europe, which is very big, 164 pages. Here in our application, we are working with the information we extracted from this report. We are going to generate some tables, for example, years of life lost. We can see for every country in Europe, Andorra, Albania, Austria, the years lost by each habitant and by each contaminant. This is PM, this is NO2, ozone. Also, we can generate some maps which we can see the information in a better way. We can check maps for the years of life lost, for example, and here we can see Europe. We are only working with Europe countries. We don't have information about Russia or United States. We have only information for Europe. And we can see Germany, Italy, Poland, France, United Kingdom have a circle bigger than the others. That's because they have more population and they have more contaminants in their population. Also, we can see the map for premature deaths. It's very similar to the other one, but Germany's circle is too much bigger. And we also can compare for countries. This kind of maps works with total information. We are working here with all the deaths in Germany, with all the deaths in France. But the countries don't have the same population, so we must compare them. So that's what we are going to do. If someone can give me some countries to compare, any volunteer to give me one country?
Netherlands.
Netherlands, okay, thank you. Let's take, for example, Spain. Another one?
I'm sending the link in the chat.
Thank you, Lucía. Thank you. As we said, we can use this application from your own houses, so you can look for all this information as you want to. But let's compare it with Denmark, for example. And when we use it, here we have the different graphics. These are the total deaths from Spain, Netherlands, and Denmark. But the total deaths by 100,000 inhabitants. So here we are not working about total information. We are working about relative information. We can see Spain has been more affected than Denmark and Netherlands. We had more people dying because contaminants than Denmark and Netherlands. If we here put France and Italy, probably Italy and France, we have more death than the rest. As we were seeing in the maps, Germany, Poland, France, Italy, which are more affected due to contaminants, have more deaths in this kind of graphics. And one very interesting country is Kosovo. Kosovo is very small. It has no many population, but we can see it had a lot of deaths due to contamination. So we can see here that this problem affects too big and small countries. And that's all.
Okay, good job.
Thank you.
If you
Thank
want,
you very
Adri, we can compare Spain Greece,
Yeah.
and Bulgaria.
Okay, good idea, good idea. Let's see how our countries are going with this problem. Spain, Bulgaria, and Greece here. Okay, we can see Bulgaria is very affected due to contamination. Greece is also affected, but less. And in Spain, we are okay, more or less. We have to improve, but we are in a good way. Vale. Another one application we can
Explain that,
use is about years lost. We were checking the premature deaths, but we also can check the years lost in each country. We can see again Kosovo has the most.
The month lost.
Yeah. It's about months lost for each habitant. I want to say each habitant of Kosovo has lost 25 months of life due to contaminants. In Albania, 20 months. In Bulgaria, 20 months for each habitant. Serbia, 23. And if we check again, we can compare some countries. For example, Spain, Bulgaria, and Greece. We can see all the years lost by each 100,000 habitants. So it's very interesting too to check it. And I think that's all.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.